Hey guys, this is Ruben, also known as Uggs Ruben, UGZ Ruben. So this is the last 15 minutes of my most recent gameplay, and took me a while to learn how to navigate through this game. I just wanted to see what what was so popular about this game. So you begin in a bus that has a hot air balloon over it, and you skydive into this island that has a lot of little places. And I tend to skydive in places where there are no enemies, where I really try to stack up the weapons. And I bought this little suit. I forgot what it's called, Steam something. But I acquired some weapons, and as you can see in towards the bottom of the right screen, the blue weapons, especially the one that I've selected, are the more powerful ones. So I think it's like gray, then green, then blue, and then there's one other level up. So if you look at the upper right hand corner with the little map, I'm trying to beat the storm to get into the safety area. And I think I think right at this point I noticed that there's someone shooting at me. So I'm always trying to use a stealth mode. So I kind of heard footsteps in this red barn. So I went in to investigate, but I'm always crouching when I'm walking. I feel like when you crouch, you do not, they can't hear your footsteps. So always in a stealth mode. I'm going through here. I'm now actually in the safe zone away from the storm. If you get caught in the storm, it's not the end of the world, but it does eat at your health. And I think right there, there was a guy that was shooting at me. So I'm going to approach him from the other angle. So I think you can see him running down towards the left. Yeah, they're shooting at me now. So rifles tend to be nice long-range weapons, and the key here is to not move. Now, obviously, if you're moving, you're sitting target. And as you can see, the storm is approaching. But he's swimming across, but I do get a couple of good shots. And boom, right there, I'm able to kill him. So I always go down and really try to get as much ammo. I really don't pay any attention because there could always be someone else lurking in the shadows. So I like to go into the houses, and what I tend to do is I close the door. That way no one knows that I'm in there. This was a really cool house because it had a Christmas tree. I love Christmas. But in a minute, there's going to be someone who's going to approach the house, and they're going to build the incline. And I'm going to run upstairs and shortly, but I'm really trying to just gauge my weapons right now. So the purple ones are higher than the blue ones. So yes, we got gray, green, blue, and then purple. So you really want the higher one. So you see right there, they just built a incline. So I'm kind of back in stealth mode, always trying to hide behind stuff. I think I get stuck there, so I got to go back around. There is an ammo crate right there. So I'm just kind of, I think when you get something from the ammo crate or the chest, I think they can hear you. So I really didn't want them to hear me. So I kind of go back outside. I don't know why I went into this room. I think I tried to go in here, see if I could see him through the window. But stealth has always worked for me. I don't like running into a fight because I'm exposed. I do remember this part. I'm walking down and I see this river and the storm is starting to come, and I'm trying to figure out if I can follow the river down to safety. And I remember that there's a bridge there, and there's a river that has a waterfall. So there's really no way out. So I pull up the map by pressing, I have a PS4, so I pull up the map by pressing the little square part that's like a trackpad. So I think I decided to follow the river, and I'm like trying to check in the map to see if there's a way through, because I definitely don't want to get stuck. But as you'll see, there is an enemy. They're building right there. He's building. So all I'm going to do is kind of flush him out. And as I'm able to get them, and I go down and I just kind of get some ammo. But the more accurate your gun will be more accurate if you're stationary, but then you're sitting duck. So you saw that there was a waterfall there. So there really was no way out for me unless I built the way out, but it was just too high. So I am going to get caught in the storm. But luckily, I do have this med pack, and that was another thing that I learned, that when you open chest or ammo cases or use either an ammo pack or the shield, you have to be stationary, and there's like maybe a 5-second wait time for it to do what it's supposed to do. So if the ammo pack, it takes about 5 seconds for you to heal. So you really need to hide or find cover to allow you those 5 seconds. So as you can see, I'm caught in the storm. It's eating at my health. I thought at one time I saw it eat at my shield, but it's definitely eating at my health. This is where I kind of felt like I was in trouble, because I was like, my God, I'm so far away from the safe zone. And another thing is that you don't know who else is out there. So in this one, I think there's 10. Can't really see the because there's the timer of the storm, then there's how many people are left and how many people you've killed, and I think how many headshots. So I'm approaching the safe zone, and I kind of barely go out because I know no one's behind me, and I think I'm going to choose to heal myself. So there's like a 10-second wait time for it to, 10 seconds feels like an eternity, but with this med pack, it fully revives you. So now I'm back to my heavy gun, my long range gun, and I'm right there. I just checked the map just to see where the next circle is. So there's some people down here. I did not engage them. This is where, so yeah, it looks like 3 or 4 seconds to do an extra shield, and it's always nice to have high shield and high health. So someone's shooting at me from the left. I think he's down by the water, and I think there's someone to the right too. So this guy or girl has the high ground, so I'm really monitoring my health, and I think I give up on her. I think I just say, screw it. I'm just going to go run and hide. There's a Monty Python scene, or what they used to say is run away, run away. So definitely going to try to find cover. And there's someone building, either building or someone is shooting at it to the left. So there's people around, which is very dangerous. I think they've you can always tell because parts of the buildings are missing. There's already built structure. So there's someone around. At this point, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to steal their helicopter. Love flying the helicopters. Quick getaway. They're shooting at me. So I try to take off as fast as I can and just get out of there, because now the storm is coming. So I pretty much took that guy's mode of transportation, and I was trying to decide where to land. I decided to land on the top. I always try to get the high ground. So the top of that little party cabin. And as you can see, I'm using my boost, so it does give you a little bit of a boost. So now I'm always looking down too to see if I can see if there's anyone down there. There's been so many times I've been caught getting out of the helicopter, kind of disoriented, but I think I landed on the top of this peak. That way, I got the high ground. Nobody's behind me. Everybody's below me. Kind of feel secure. And at this point, I'm really thinking about I need to go look for some ammo. So I go into this house, and eventually I get into a fight with someone else. This is where I'm just trying to practice my quick build. So quick building walls are really, really handy because they really act as like shields. Now, it kind of works both ways because they can't shoot you and you can't shoot them, but I'd rather be protected. So someone has already been in here. They broke through the floor, so I'm really just kind of looking around. Maybe they're still in here, listening for footsteps. The storm is starting to come. Right about here, I think I engaged someone. Someone's already been here. I think they come up to me on the right. So there's a couple people down in that house. There's one down there, but I think there's someone behind me. I think they try to come up behind me. So always trying to get the high ground. Yeah, oh, so there they are. They're in that house. So you have different ammunition. So I'm using my heavy gun. So I think I quickly switch over to the green, what is it, rifle. That one is not as accurate as you can see. It's all over the place. The reload time is horrendous. But pretty much I'm just trying to mess up whatever they're trying to do. All right, this is where I engage someone else. So this guy's kind of helicopter. He's coming here. I'm kind of shoot at him a couple times. Now, these guys are so skilled that they will jump out. So I switch to my heavy gun. So I'm crouching. I'm kind of moving. And I was able to get them down. So I'm collecting all their ammunition. They got a med pack there. So I'm going to use my med pack. And as you can see, they're shooting at me. But I'm always trying to like get cover, but as well as look at what my surroundings are. So now I see where the helicopter landed. That was kind of weird. That guy's building, so he kind of gave his position away. So I'm using the green rifle, the assault rifle, just to kind of mess up what he's got going on, because I have plenty of ammo. I guess it's different guns use different types of ammo. So he's kind of bouncing around. There's 2 of them down there. Actually, I think there's 3. 2 of them knocked themselves out. But I'm just going to stay as far away as I can, try to get the high ground. Also very conscious of, hey, just because they're building in one area, they could be running to another. So here, just kind of reloading. Now this guy's got like a bazooka or something like that. Those things, they're powerful, but they're just slow. As you can see, you saw it coming a mile away. So I think at this time, it's just me and another guy. It could be 3 of us still. But I'm just going to wait him out. I got the high ground. He's got to come to me. I can camp out here forever. I know that takes a lot of fun out of the game. I am not confident enough to go down there and attack him. This might be a chicken move, but I'm okay with it. I'd rather stick up here in my high ground area. I think right there I just kind of compared to see if there were any other weapons that the other person had that maybe was better than what I had. And this guy just gives himself away. I really didn't know where he was. So he had a trampoline and he bounced on it and he hang glided down to this next structure. That's a good skill level. That's pretty good. I gotta hand it to him. So here's where I'm trying to build, a couple more structures just to kind of barricade myself. Really trying to learn how to use that. So he's right there. So I'm just gonna peek in and out, and I'm just gonna wait on him. The storm's coming. I'm actually on the edge of the safe line. If this continued any longer, then I think would have been in danger of having to go down there and engage him. So I can feel like he's feeling the pressure and he's kind of getting anxious. So he's doing a great job at building these structures. So he's like popping his head up and down. So I choose my most powerful weapon, my most accurate weapon. And as you can see, I timed it. As soon as he jumped, I shot him. I think it was a headshot. Pretty sure it was headshot. And got my #1 victory royale. So guys, please like and subscribe this channel. New to this game. I think I'm level 42, just learning it. Yep, talk to you guys next time.